Getting a dog is, of course, a huge responsibility. That's a given, but unfortunately, not everyone understands that. And you need to be ready for the fact that with a new family member, there will be good times and, well, not so good ones. Fortunately, our good friend Antoine Najarian can solve any dog-related problem. Please give him a warm welcome.
Antoine Najarian, a specialist in dog behavior. One of the most popular bloggers in Russia and the CIS who makes videos about raising these four-legged pets. He's convinced that when it comes to behavioral problems in dogs, the owners themselves are to blame.
Hello, Antoine. It's great to see you. And our audience is happy to see you too, of course. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Antoine, is it really true that people don't fully understand what they're getting into? They want to get a dog, but they don't realize what the consequences will be.
That's usually the case.
For example, at the dog park, I very often see owners who don't let their dogs socialize with other dogs. They just pull them back on the leash. No, don't do that. They pick them up. No, you have a girl, he's a boy. I mean, it's a total disaster. It seems to me that dogs can sort things out among themselves much better than they can with human help.
Of course, if you don't let them socialize, it will lead to them being asocial. And that means a host of other problems will arise. So to put it in perspective, it's like not letting a child socialize with other children. They need to interact, to socialize, to acquire the skills they'll need for the rest of their lives. It's essential.
What else do future dog owners fail to realize?
At first glance, it seems like, okay, we'll get a dog and that's it. So what? We'll feed it, we'll love it, pet it, and that's all. But no one considers that you need to devote a lot of time to training. People think that you get a dog and it'll figure everything out on its own.
It'll feed and walk itself.
Maybe even that. They just think it'll grow up and behave itself.
Right. That's the adult's responsibility, of course.
Yes.
Our guest who's here with us today approached this very responsibly, I have to say. She wanted a dog so badly that she diligently studied all the information and prepared herself, but a problem still came up, though I should say it wasn't her fault. Anastasia Mokhnach and her pet. Please, give them a welcome. Hello, Nastya.
Good afternoon.
Hey there. Please, have a seat. Hachiko?
Hachiko, yes, your pet?
It's a pleasure to meet our pet. Nastya, let's start with something important. How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Oh my, and where are your parents?
My parents are off camera.
And why is that?
Because this is my dog, and I'm fully responsible for him.
Wow. Unbelievable. Now that's responsibility. How did you get Hachiko? Tell me, please.
I've grown up with dogs my whole life. I really like them. I love them. I started walking at an early age thanks to them.
Dogs taught you how to walk? What do you mean? How?
I had a dog after her.
On two legs?
Yes, I followed the dog.
That's great.
I watched the movie Hachiko.
Did you cry?
10 times, 20 times, 30 times? No, I didn't cry. I was already prepared. Then I realized I couldn't leave without an Akita.
Okay.
My parents had to accept it, and they got me the dog.
Do you really do everything with the dog yourself?
Yeah.
You walk him yourself?
Sure.
You feed the dog yourself?
How would it be?
Are you his owner?
Yes.
Right, and when you're at school, who takes care of your dog?
We have 3 dogs. They keep him entertained.
You've got it all figured out, not bad. So tell me, how is Hachiko feeling?
He's angry.
Why?
He has animal aggression.
And that's exactly why we invited you. Let's see how you and Hachiko go for a walk. Let's take a look at the screen.
Every time we're at the dog park or walk past another dog, we have this problem. We can't walk any other way.
So Hachiko can't walk calmly beside you? He lunges and barks at other dogs?
When he lunges, he starts to pull, stops listening to me, and there's no connection at all.
Are you sure you're 12?
I'm sure.
Not 22?
No.
Not 32?
No.
You're not fooling us?
Do I look that bad?
No, you look wonderful. You just speak very maturely. Okay. So why did this problem start? How did it all begin?
He was scared by an aggressive dog when he was a puppy.
When Hachiko was a puppy?
Yes, we went to the dog park and a dog growled and barked at him. After that, our walks turned into something else. It's impossible to have a normal walk with him.
Antoine, I don't know what to do.
Leash?
Of course, he pulls.
So you weren't able to teach him to walk beside you, right? Because you see, a dog pulling on the leash, that's first grade. Aggression is 10th grade. So this is a much more serious task, right? You couldn't get the dog to walk beside you. It's going to be very hard to say, don't be aggressive. You understand, right? You have to start with the basics.
Antoine, do you agree with the origin of the problem?
Of course, he lost his trust as a puppy. He lost trust in his own kind because he experienced a negative attitude. They barked at him. He was small. It's like a grown man yelling and screaming at a child, to use a human world example, right? So what does the child take away from that? What's the lesson? The men are bad. He was a puppy. They barked at him. Maybe they were adult dogs, right? And so he lost his trust. To regain that trust, he needs to interact with his own kind, at least during shared walks, because a shared walk creates a certain trust.
He's bitten a couple of dogs, so after that, we don't go near anyone.
Look, here's some advice for you. You also worry and get tense in those moments, right? Is he used to a muzzle?
Yes,
Do you use a muzzle?
only in public places.
Do you know why I'm saying this? It's very important. A muzzle isn't just for the dog. When a dog is wearing a muzzle, the owner realizes that even if he gets aggressive, he won't cause any harm because he's wearing a muzzle. And the owner's state of mind, anxiety, worry, insecurity, is at a low level when the dog is muzzled. But when he's without a muzzle, the owner's in a different state of mind, right? Thinking he's going to bite, he's going to lunge. And those feelings have a very bad effect on him because he senses his person's state of mind. So in this case, the muzzle isn't just for the dog, but also for the owner's peace of mind.
So, do you feel something similar to what Antoine is describing? When you're on a walk with him, are you scared?
Very.
In order to try and solve your problem, we've invited a very well-behaved, very calm dog. Though they say it's the result of a lot of hard work. So hold on tight to Hachiko and we'll try to resolve this situation. Please welcome Cheget and his owner, Elizaveta Sorokina.
So this is how he behaves, right? I'm curious, what do you do in these situations? Do you lead him away?
I lead him away in another direction.
You lead him away. So you see, this is also a very important point. When a dog gets into that mode and you lead him away, he's still in that mindset. So the last thing he remembers is being taken away while he was in that state. That means a similar encounter will immediately trigger that state because he parted ways with that other dog on tense terms, on a calm emotional background, right? Even while there's still some interest, I sniffed him and then we parted ways. Then his mind is left with interest, not war.
Yes, interesting.
Not a fight. You see? So leading them away from these situations isn't, I understand that you can't just say, don't leave, let's walk together and so on. But you see, that's where the solution to this lies.
What are we going to do next, Antoine?
Next, look, in your videos, I saw a harness. You often walking with a harness?
Yes, every time.
A question, why'd you choose a harness? It's not a bad tool, but it's for specific tasks.
It's easier to hold the dog with it because he slips out of his collar.
If you study a dog's physiology, you'll understand that its neck has strong parts and weak parts. The lower part of the neck, where the collar is now, extends from the chest, and that's where the muscles are. If you raise the collar a little higher, it'll be on a more sensitive area of the neck, and it will be uncomfortable for the dog to pull.
But when he pulls, he chokes.
If the leash is attached at the Adam's apple, yes. Now look, I'm just going to put this leash on him. Don't worry, buddy. There. And this could be unclipped. Now, notice the leash is on the high part of his neck, right? He's not good with people. Has it ever happened that he threw himself over a person?
Once. What? You didn't tell me before?
Are you afraid? No.
You let it come closer. See how much closer it is. All right.
Did a bad job, hon.
Well, you see, a dog that is prone to attacking people has that experience. It is wrong to let it near your face.
Nobody said.
Look, I'll invite Hachiko to be right here. Right here. Can I invite you?
Elizabeth, please.
See, I do not allow you to enter this state.
So you forbid him with a movement of the leash and a signal?
Yes. I tug the leash in this direction to get his attention here and not on the dog. Look how calmly the dog just walked by.
This is some kind of magic, Anton. What did you whisper in his ear when we turned away? I don't understand. Doesn't bark at all. A second ago, he was barking loudly.
Nastya, what are you feeling right now? Anxiety and joy. There is anxiety, right? Joy, probably, because I am nearby. But anxiety is an old habit that has been reinforced many times. Now, I want you to understand that there is a different way to approach this situation. Rest assured. Remember, when he sees the dog and the leash tightens, this is a direct signal to attack. Did you notice that I actually relaxed the leash when the dog came?
What a wizard you are.
I want you to now loosen this clamp, lift it up, and secure it to the very base of the neck. I am now teaching you so that you can do it yourself in the future. Even higher. Look, you can now lift this collar up from 4 sides so that it is on the highest area of the neck, since this area is sensitive. Loosen the leash and let our friend come here again now.
Elizabeth, please.
Look, it would be better if the dog followed you. There you go, behind you. But you. Remember, the one in front makes the decisions. Loosen the leash, like this. If he looks at that dog now and pulls away slightly, reprimand him. And relax. Relax like this. You see, if you feel tension, immediately relax. See, I'm redirecting attention. And relaxed. Don't hold it taut, otherwise he'll rush. You see, right?
I'm telling you that?
Next, you'll need to take this dog for a little walk so that he understands that he is not a threat. And you are confident in yourself. He felt this confidence from me. That's why, Dmitri, I always say that you need to teach people, not dogs.
I'm sitting here thinking, what would happen if he ate my face right now? Who would lead this program further?
Dmitri, I watched this moment when he stood like this, closer to you. I didn't see any danger, so I kept quiet. If I'd seen any danger, I would have intervened immediately.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, I could have continued without a nose, but who would want to watch that? Antoine, listen, can we try to walk these 2 dogs together now, or would that be too difficult?
Yes. First, I'll give our friend a little experience with us, and then you can continue. First, we just need to teach him to at least walk next to you. Because if the dog is pulling you, you can't control its aggression because you couldn't even control the pulling. You just need to maintain good posture, breathe evenly, don't worry, look straight ahead, not at the dog, and don't be tense. You see, I'm not looking at him at all. Not at all, but I know where he is and how he's walking, but I'm looking straight ahead.
Nastya, you really need to walk and think that you're the coolest girl on the block. Yeah?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And now we can call our friend over. We'll stand right here. Elizaveta will come over from that side. Remember, at first, to make it easy for him, right? The other dog needs to be about 3, 4, 5 meters away, parallel to you. And now we can walk parallel to each other. See, he wants to go back to his old ways. I'm telling him, no, we're doing it the new way now. You don't do that. And I'm not talking to the dog or anything. I'm just controlling his state of mind. I don't let him, see, a quick tug to tell him no.
Antoine, can Nastya do the same thing you just did now, if it's safe?
Nastya, go ahead. He needs to be on that side. You have to decide. See, he wants to go from this side. No, stay. You have to insist. Say, no. Come on, you're gonna walk on this side. That's it. Turn around. And now stop on the left. Lead him on your left. Now you see, it's a different reaction.
Completely and entirely different.
Now he's curious. See, he's using his nose, starting to sniff the floor. He started sniffing the other dog's scent. He's getting interested. That's what we need, interest.
It's hard to believe this happened in just a matter of minutes, right before our eyes.
Well, there you have it.
Well, everyone, please come back to us. I'll step aside, just in case. And Elizaveta, I invite you as well, yes.
Hold the dog.
I'm afraid to disturb this fragile balance.
It's just a dog and a toy.
He loves toys.
He loves them. So this toy, remember, could now become an apple of discord. Dogs often fight over toys. One says, "It's mine." The other says, "What do you mean yours? It's mine." They start to fight over whose it is.
Why,
You see, now he's turned his back completely as if the other dog isn't even here.
Liza, I want to thank you. That was an amazing job. You're the first person I've met who doesn't need Antoine Nigerian's help. That's a compliment from the bottom of my heart. A wonderful animal. Thanks so much for helping us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nastia, I want to say a big thank you to you for writing to us about your problem and for coming all the way to our studio. I hope we were able to help you, at least a little bit, and now you can finally meet boys on the street instead of dragging this ill-tempered guy around. May you and your pet continue to be comfortable, happy, and calm, and may you both enjoy each other's company. Nastia, are you happy? Please tell me.
Very.
Well, may it continue that way. I'd like to ask for gifts for all my guests, because I don't let anyone leave empty-handed or empty-pawed. A round of applause for my guests, and a round of applause for the mastery of Antoine Nigerian. I'd be happy to see you again. It was a great pleasure. Thank you, and we'll continue.